Yo guys, what is happening? Welcome to Games and welcome to another Minecraft video. Today we're back here in our city world, ready to do some building. Pretty excited about it. Yeah, first off, check out this street. Check out this view. It's looking pretty good. I'm liking the looks of how everything is coming together here. It's actually really nice. I was walking around, or flying around, I should say, just taking a look at everything today, and I figured I might take you guys for a little bit of the route that I did. First of all, I was checking out this area because I think it's looking really cool with this parking garage here. The building that we put up last episode looks spectacular still. Yeah, I really like how this one actually turned out. I think it suits this area very nice. And I think oftentimes when you first build things in new areas, they look very bland because it hasn't been detailed yet. But imagine that once this street looks like this, or like this street right here, it's going to be pretty cool. And I continued to fly around here, and I'm thinking this street's actually looking pretty good as well. We're getting a little bit more into the office district, which is what I wanted to achieve. And eventually, as we put in some more stores here and whatnot, this street's going to look pretty complete as well. And this area is very cool. It's like a very modern tech area. It looks like, some kind of old converted, warehouses or buildings that have now been turned into some nice new modern buildings. The Christmas market is still here. Yeah, this is one thing that I still have to remove and just haven't got around to it yet. But the tree is still here. Oh boy. But anyway, yeah, we got all these things here, and it's pretty cool to see them all. And then I came out here, and I'm looking at the city, and I'm looking at how big it's getting. It's actually looking really cool. I mean, even like these little office buildings here on the end, a little bit more plain, but they definitely add to the whole aesthetic of the city. If you get up above here in the sky, you can really start to see how much this is really taking shape. And again, we are on on the new kind of like lower render distance due to the new update. But you can see here, it's looking pretty cool. Especially as you start to fly above what we've kind of built so far, and you see all the lines on the road. And if we get into this area down here, this area looks really cool as well. Yeah, overall, just really happy with how the city is turning out here, and I'm excited to keep working on it. What we're going to be working on today is actually going to be another form of condominium, one that we haven't done in the last couple of videos. I don't know, we've been working quite a bit on offices. We did get to build a couple of those houses, which was fun, and we might return there later. However, today we're going to be working on a condominium just because I have an idea for one that might look kind of cool. It's kind of Dubai themed, and it may or may not fit in here. We'll find out. Anyways, I was putting up the last build. I was thinking that maybe we could use some sandstone with some kind of modern glass to kind of make a whole nother look here. And what I came up with was kind of cool. I think we'll use like light blue. Why can't I play so I can? Oh, wait, why is my FOV messed up? What I came up with was to use sandstone and kind of come up with some sort of curves. Maybe like this even will be fine. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this might add some cool detail as well as, where are we going to fit here? Not really, eh? We're really not fitting. These lots are a little bit smaller, which is kind of awkward. It's okay. We'll do some improv here. We'll just move this one over by one. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be a nice little modern color scheme with the sandstone, which I haven't really tried yet. But a lot of the skyscrapers in sort of the Dubai area are using this kind of light, very light colors exteriors. And then they have kind of like a new bluish glass on the outside, which is why I kind of wanted to try this out. Let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're coming back around and just following the exact same sort of pattern that we had going on. This is kind of one of those buildings that may or may not work out really cool or not. I'm not sure. Anyway, we did that, and we have now this one coming in over here. Cool. All right. Not too bad, and it's a nice little base for a build. Are we going to run into any issues here? I suppose we might, eh? Because we're so close. What I might do is actually move this entire thing over by one. So it's kind of an annoying process, but we're going to do it anyway just because I don't want to get caught up here. So if I put it right here, hopefully we don't run into... Oh, we ran into some problems. Oh, this is like last episode when we replaced the whole thing with fences. Anyway, here's what we'll do. We'll just move it over like this. Oh, hold on. I got to figure out what block I need to move it to. Okay, corner to corner, we need to go to that block right there. Anyway, let's get rid of this now. Okay, now we got to clone this guy, of course, which is now part of this building, apparently. Oh, jeez. And then under here, of course, we can just go ahead and paste it right here. And if all went well, we should be moved over by one. Yes, we are. Okay, cool. Good fun, good fun. We'll get rid of this guy now. And we'll make some quick repairs to this building here as well. Okay, cool. Now that everything's patched up and we're in the right location, we can start by putting in a floor. Now, I did think about the floor, and I think I'm just going to go with a light gray concrete. These are condominiums. However, I think that putting in like spruce wood in this build particularly wouldn't be the best look, so that's why I decided to do this. And I don't know, I feel like they could maybe do, some hardwood floors, and by that I mean planks in certain units if they wanted to, like if the people moving in here wanted to, theoretically. There's nobody actually moving in here in this world, so I'm not too worried about it. So for that reason, we're going to be using light gray concrete. Now, if you were running this in like a server or something where people could, buy a house or an apartment, then you might want to have some sort of feature. But then again, obviously if you guys are building this, oh, I messed up. Obviously you guys are building this, you can go ahead and do whatever you choose because you're building it in your world. So there you go. But what we'll do is we'll just go ahead here like so. Cool. That's all done, and now what we want to do is start building up our walls here. We're going for 3 blocks tall, as I always do. I know some people, when they build skyscrapers and whatnot, they go for a 4 block tall, but I feel like that really eliminates the possibility of having more and more floors, which makes them more realistic, as well as the idea that it just drives me nuts when things are almost out of scale. Not even suggesting that those are out of scale, but I don't know. I feel like 3 blocks when you're sitting in something, and if your head's right here at the top of the second block and you have a full block, like full half your body above your head within the skyscraper, that seems more realistic on a scale versus, when you put your floors this high and it's like, yeah, sure, we have, 15-foot, 16-foot ceilings inside our apartment building. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Anyway, what we're going to be doing now is actually building these back, and I'm not even sure how I want to do this, but maybe something like this. Yeah, this should be cool, just to do some balconies like so. Actually, I don't like how off-centered this is. I'm going to actually move this back one. Okay, cool. So we got our balconies kind of laid out. What I want to do now is add some windows, or I guess an entrance so people can get out onto the balconies. And again, I want to use the light blue stained glass for this. For the regular windows, maybe we should do something with some other glass as well, like blue. And if we did something like this, would this work? No, I'm not even really a fan of that. I think I might just stick with the full panes, or the full glass blocks, I should say. For these end bits here, I'm going to be doing just some slabs like so, and then filling in this whole back part with the sandstone. That way we kind of got a nice little detail on the side of the build. I also feel like this building has enough shape as it is, how it kind of like circles around, that it doesn't actually need that much exterior detail. I guess I'll find out in a second if I'm right or wrong on that. For this wall right here, I'm just thinking, do we want that up? Yeah, I think we do actually want that up. So there we go. That's going to be our build so far. I'm liking it. We're going to start cloning it, but before I actually go through with it, I want to go ahead and add some torches on the inside. This might be a slightly more unrealistic New York style building, but I still think it's going to look cool in our city here in our case, so I'm definitely going to go through with it. Okay, the building's now all lit up, and it's time for us to go ahead and clone it. Obviously, we need to go to the north, I believe it's northwest, right? Northwest corner, and that's where you clone from. Again, I have a whole tutorial on the channel about how to clone up skyscrapers and things like this. So yeah, definitely go ahead and check that out if you're new here and if you want to figure out how we do all this stuff. See, not too shabby. This is actually going to be a really cool looking building. Now, just for aesthetics, I have an idea here. So on this floor, what I want to do is remove everything above it. Bam, just like that. And then what I want to do is go the floor above it and continue building. Now, obviously, we didn't use any base for this building, which is kind of interesting, which is why I want to add its little bits of detail here. Not really sure what height to go with this build. I might just try to make it smaller than this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors south of our little divider, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors north. I think that's actually going to be it. And then I want to just do that little divider again here. So how we're going to do that? It's probably just easiest to copy the divider actually. So let's go ahead and do that. Cool. So now we just paste that on the top here, and we should get this cool little divider. Really cool. So now what I want to do is go along with these stone slabs and actually outline it. So there's a little outline detail just like that. And we're going to do another one on top of it here. All right, now I'm actually just going to reclone that and put that on the top. Now we're just going to paste it out here. And bam, just like that, I think our build is complete. Yeah, just like that, we have a nice little condominium done there. And I actually really like how that one turned out. It's kind of an interesting older style looking one, but I definitely like it. Fits in nicely here on the regular street as well. I might do a little bit more detailing. Obviously, I got to do the base as a little entryway and whatnot. And might even convert it to a 2-story base. But overall, it's a really nice kind of color. And yeah, really like it. Anyway, I'm running pretty long on this episode, so I'm going to end it there. If you guys did enjoy the build, please don't forget to go below, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys all in the next video.